To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Well, everyone, I guess we can say, at long last, theory confirmed. That's me high-fiving myself. For those of you who've been sleeping under a rock for these past couple months, Pirates of the Caribbean at Disneyland has undergone a refurbishment. This, of course, is the exact same refurbishment that Walt Disney World's Pirates of the Caribbean got earlier this year. You know, it was the very controversial changing of the auction scene, and while I'm not going to get into that scene specifically when we're talking about this change today, I do want to quickly say that I think the scene looks really good. I think it's really well done. If we have to change the attraction, at least make it good, and it's good. So I'm satisfied. No, we will not be talking about the change of the auction scene. Instead, we are going to talk about a different part of the refurbishment. Today, I take you back to the 17th video I ever made on this channel, the 4 stories of the Pirates of the Caribbean.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Alright, and we're going to stop right there. That is, without a doubt, the worst intro I've ever seen in my entire life. I apologize, I made you guys go through that. Okay, moving on. Now, there are many different theories on what the actual story to the Pirates of the Caribbean is. Is it a pirate's life in reverse? Is it the old guy at the very beginning remembering his life as a pirate? Or are we overthinking this whole thing? I don't know. But what I do know is that there is a sort of a cohesive story behind the attraction, so let's delve right into that, shall we? Now everybody close your eyes, okay? I'm trusting you guys. I can't see you, but everyone close your eyes, okay? You step into your boat. You go down that little ramp at the beginning and you're in the bayou. It's dark. You can't hear anything except for the crickets chirping. And then you hear it, and you see him. An old house and an old man on the porch. He is not playing a banjo, though. Where's the music coming from? Inside the cabin, perhaps? And then everything goes dark. And you fall down a magical portal into a cave full of skeletons and dead pirates. And then you keep going and find a ship battling. I'm not going to go through the whole attraction for you, okay? It's a pirate's life in reverse is what some people say. It's a pirate's life in reverse. Now, upon watching that segment from the past, I realized I had such a way with words, but the key phrase we need to take away from that is, it's a pirate's life in reverse. Now, up until very recently, this was just a fan theory. Pirates of the Caribbean was regarded similar to the Haunted Mansion when it came to story. You went past several different show sequences and you understood what these scenes meant, but in terms of an overarching story over the entire attraction, overarching, there really wasn't one. That is to say, until Friday, June 8th of 2018, the day that will go down in infamy, the day that changed my life forever. You see, everybody, on that very fateful day, we were gifted with this video.
Walt Disney and his original Imagineers always mentored us to look for ways to enhance an attraction, keeping within the original intent, always within the storyline, but look at a way to plus it up every time we can have an opportunity. Pirates was written in 2 acts, so to speak. The first act is showing them after they passed away from greed, and the second act is told how they were in their living years, the lifestyle they lived, looking for treasure.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and stop her right there. Everybody, what we just saw and heard was confirmation that the pirate's life in reverse theory is, in fact, canon. Now, for those of you who don't know what canon means, basically it just means that it actually happens in the story of the Pirates of the Caribbean, and it's not just made up fan conjecture. This actually happens, official, according to Disney. Now, the auction scene was not the only scene that they changed. They in fact changed the Davy Jones long dark tunnel into just a long dark tunnel without Davy Jones anymore, and they reintroduced the cursed treasure pirate, warning you to not touch the cursed treasure, that maybe you know too much. You know what I'm talking about? The old audio. Well, I guess the new old audio at this point. But before you leave the cave scene and enter the ship battle scene and the burning town scene, there's a very important transition. As you can see in this transition scene here, they make it perfectly clear that you are transitioning from a dead pirate to a living pirate, or pirates in this case. I may be wrong, in fact, I am most likely wrong, but this seems like a variant on the disappearing butterfly effect from the Journey into Imagination ride over at Epcot. And of course, there's a cute little octopus. I mean, just look at that guy, he's adorable. Now, this transition scene is very specific to Disneyland. With the Walt Disney World new changes to Pirates of the Caribbean, they didn't add anything extra besides the skull that flashes you before you go down the drop. This brand new change and brand new scene is specific only to Disneyland, and I feel like they did this for a reason, and that reason was to answer a lot of the questions and tie together the story of pirates. This one is meant to appease the people who visit Disneyland often, and this is a very popular theory about the attraction, and this just confirms it, and it also helps new guests experiencing the attraction for the first time understand the story a little better. I feel like this is a good direction for Disney to be taking right now. They're playing up the nostalgia factor with the old cave scene pre-2006 pirate change and the Hatbox Ghost returning to the Haunted Mansion. They're not only bringing back these old fan favorite characters or scenes, but they're also plussing them, making them better than what we remember them as or what we can only imagine them as. When it came to bringing back the Hatbox Ghost in the Haunted Mansion, not only did they bring back this fan favorite character, but they plussed it, made it better, the effect actually works, and the animatronic is amazing. With the new Pirates scene change, not only did they confirm a very popular theory, but they also added a brand new scene and a brand new octopus animatronic in order to illustrate that point, and I think that was just a great idea on Disney's part. Everyone, I have an announcement to make. The Hatbox Ghost and the Pirate Guy are no longer my favorite Disney park characters. That title now goes to the octopus from the new Pirates of the Caribbean scene. He is now my new official favorite Disney character of all time. But everyone, you all know I can gush about Disney all day. What do you guys think about this theory being confirmed officially by Disney? And what do you guys think about the new changes, not only to the tunnel and the new effect, but also to the auction scene? What do you guys think? Do you think they did it well? Do you think they could have done it better? Let me know down in those comments below. The main thing I take away from this is I'm very excited to see what Disney does in the future to their old classic attractions, because they didn't really remove anything from this attraction, minus, of course, the old auction scene and the Davy Jones waterfall, but they added new things to the attraction, which kind of plus the story, in my opinion. Of course, I'll always miss the old auction scene, and there's nothing that can quite replicate it because the attraction will never really be the same ever again, but I do think the new one's really well done. But I do think Disney should use this method going forward. Whenever they want to look towards the future, they should look for inspiration from their past. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed that video on the Pirates of the Caribbean changes and the theory that has been confirmed. You see, I said in that video that Disney should look for inspiration from their past, and I played a video from my past in order to help me explain the video that I'm making now. If you don't follow me on Twitter already, make sure to head over to my Twitter and take a look. I post a lot over there. Also, just another quick reminder that Patreon perks are back. If you want to pledge over on Patreon, even just $1 will get you access to early audio, and sometimes I'll do some giveaways over there just for patrons, so head over to the link in the description. I'm going to Disneyland this August, so it will help me pay for that trip and to make those videos in the park. Also, the Offhand Disney Discord and Reddit are there for your pleasure and enjoyment. I will link those also down in the description below. Everybody, thank you for watching this video based on the Pirates of the Caribbean. Did you like this video? Should I do more like this? Make sure to let me know down in those comments below. And as always, everybody, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.